Hello, 5th grade, and welcome to your introductory video on virtual learning for at least the next few weeks. I'll be talking through the way that we're going to organize things and how I will let you know what I'm expecting from you on a daily basis. Now, right now you're on the Homeroom tab or class on RenWeb. You're going to be using this tab quite a bit, and you're also going to be using the Math tab or Math class. And in the math class, I've posted a video that will explain how we do math class. So I'm mainly going to focus on talking through this homeroom class today. We're going to use this to focus on 3 different subjects that I've already told you about: reading, writing, and grammar. We may get time to touch a little bit on other subjects, but for now, these are the 3 that I'm going to focus on apart from math. And you're going to find all that information on this homeroom class. When you first arrow over, it will land you on the Home tab. Now that Home tab is going to have some brief announcements talking about your day and just a few short words. From that Home tab, you'll want to arrow over to the Homework tab. When it's talking about homework, it'll explain to you what I'm expecting from you in each class each day. You will have reading every day, but you'll probably only have only writing or grammar. One of those per day in addition to reading. And I'll explain to you in that homework tab what I expect for you to be working on independently in those classes. Next to the homework tab is the lesson plan tab. Now that's going to be a more detailed explanation about what I'm expecting and hoping to do in a class setting per each subject. So for instance, in grammar, I will tell you to take out your book, read through the chapter, and then also watch a video of me going through the chapter and adding some helpful notes. So the lesson plan will explain what we are doing in each class on a daily basis. Now the last tab that's going to be most useful to you is the Resources tab. And on those Resources tabs, I'll be posting a video, sometimes multiple videos per day, explaining a grammar lesson or talking through your writing assignment, even discussing some reading questions by myself, because you're not here to discuss them with me. And that's where the Resources tab will have those. Speaking of discussion though, every Tuesday and Thursday we are going to have a live meeting where anyone who's free is going to be able to come online. We can chat as a class if there's any questions we have, excuse me, whether it's about reading or math. That will be a time where we can all be together and discuss. I even hope to open most of them with a quick little grammar game, so it feels kind of like a normal classroom setting. If you have a question for me that doesn't fall into the class meeting time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then you can always send me an email, have your parents give me a phone call, and I'll happily answer. But the time that we'll most frequently be together as a whole class will be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 until about noon. If it ends up going a little bit past noon, that's okay too. But I'm going to aim for that window of 11:30 to noon on every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll also be posting one of these videos every day, just kind of like when I would write our schedule on the board and go through it. This is going to be my replacement for that. I'm going to end every one of these videos with asking you a question, something for you to ponder over the next day or so. Sometimes it will be a riddle, sometimes a fun fact. And today, we're going to actually have a prop for this one. This mask, which some of you may recognize if you were here last year. This is a mask that was worn during the Middle Ages. But my question for you, and some of you may know the answer to this, is what occupation or what job would wear this mask? And then the second part of that question is, why did it look like this? Why did it have this long nose? What was the purpose of that as it related to the occupation? And I'll answer that question in tomorrow's video. But for now, it's time to arrow over and to look at the subjects we have today, which are math, looking at 12.1, writing, working on your keyword outline, and reading, finishing chapter 7 on Percival. I'll see you in those videos.